We're going live. Is anybody there? Are you good tonight? Are you good? We've got a lot to talk about. Where are you, friends? Where are you?
Rock that shit, homie.
Oh. It's Jan on live, waiting to chat. You haven't watched Eastenders, Cal? Why not? It was a good one tonight. Are we allowed to talk about it, Cal, if you haven't seen it? That was the whole point of me coming on tonight, was to talk Eastenders. Is that music too loud for you guys? Hello, Rye. How are you, darling? You missed it. Nobody's watched it. Am I the only one that's watched it? Hi, Sam. Hi, Mason. So it looks like none of you have watched it. What are you like? I thought everybody would have watched it by now. Hi, Tam. Another hot day today. Yes. So are we going to be allowed to talk about it? We've got to be allowed to talk about it. You're 2 days behind, Cal. Well, that's no good. So we're going to have a vote in a little while and see who wants to talk about Eastenders and who doesn't. I've just watched it. What I do is I tape it and then I watch it a bit later. And I've just watched it and it's a goodie. There's a new face in there. Oh, I can still talk about it, can I? That's good. I'm glad. Because I'm all primed and ready to go. All things Eastenders. Actually, I was going to do a review tonight. I'll probably still do the review. But somebody asked me to come on. So, I'm here. If you want me to come on, if you ever want me to come on, just DM me and say, are you busy tonight, Jan? And if I'm not busy, I'll come on. Because that's what somebody did. I've got something on here. I've got to find it. Hang on. Oh, we're on the phone. I've got something on here somebody's going to be very pleased about. I've got to find it, though, so bear with. Talk amongst yourselves. Right, while I find it. What was it called? Who liked Michael Jackson? No, I still haven't watched Britain's Got Talent. So, what if we do a live chat? Is it on Saturday night and Sunday night? Because if it is, maybe we'll do a live chat about it. I was just going to combine the two together, pick out the ones that I preferred and do them together. That's what I was thinking of doing. Is that a good idea or not, guys? I'm looking for something and I can't find it. I know it's there, though. Oh, hang on. Recently added. Will that be it? Let's see if it's this one. No, it's not that one. Same one that was just on. Plum. I'm so gormless, it's ridiculous. Right, just talk about yourselves, amongst yourselves, while I try and find this piece of music that seems to have disappeared. Good at this, aren't I? I am good at this. Right, music, yes. Music. Recently added. So why can't I find the blooming thing? I hope I've still got this one. Let's put this one on for now. Can you hear the music? Do you know this one, guys? You all dancing? Oh, do you like it, Rye? Thank you, darling. What's that about, Mason? Mason, you're being rude. All right, we're going to talk about it in a minute. Yeah, is Dwayne in now? Is Dwayne on? Oh, come on, you've got to be here somewhere. I can't find the piece I'm looking for now. I'm rubbish. You thought I was just rubbish on my reviews. I'm actually rubbish on everything. No surprise there. I'll come across it in a minute. I'd like to show you all the music I've got, but I can't. Where is it? Can you hear the music? Tell me if you can hear the music. I had to take off a lot of my music the other day because I took it off via something or other and it wouldn't play anymore. So, oh, I think this might be it. Right, what happened to Vincent? Poor Vincent. Can you hear the music? Right. Good. Anyway. Poor Vincent. I felt really sorry for him tonight because what actually happened was he was desperately trying to get Kim to agree to go away with him, to leave that very night. But can you imagine? You're at home 1 minute with your little girl watching Peppa Pig and then your husband comes in and says, come on, we're going to move somewhere. And she's like, but where are we going? And he said, well, I can't really tell you that right now, but I will let you know. But why are we going? Well, I can't really tell you that at the moment. So she's like, well, who's that guy in the car outside? So he's like, oh, I'll tell you in a minute. I felt sorry for him, really. So, while this is all going on, Phil Mitchell is in the square watching this all going on. So you think, oh, God, is he behind it? Do you remember he had this police officer who he was talking to because he's, what do they call it, a squealer? Somebody who tells people, I can't remember the word now. Anyway, so he's one of those. Excuse me. So he's been squealing to the police about the robbery, trying to get, what's his name, put away, Phil Mitchell and also Aidan. Phil's found out about it and Aidan's found out about it, I think. So anyway, the long and short of it is, still rambling, is he says to what's her name? Oh, hang on, I've got to turn this song off. I'm not allowed this one. Oh, can't play that one either. Hang on a minute. Oh. Bums, I'll be in trouble. Get off. Right, is this going to play? Come on. My computer's really running slowly at the moment. I can't play this, I'll get in trouble. Why is that not playing? Alright, let's put something different on. I'm trying to put something different on. Right. I love this song, but I'm not allowed to play it, am I? Why is none of this? Well, I'm going to have to just turn that off because otherwise I'm going to get in trouble. Anyway, so Vincent, then he knows what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to leave Kim and his little girl. So that's what he does, and he gives her a kiss, and she doesn't know that he's not coming back. But we all know what's going to happen, that he's just going to go. And he does. So he goes into the car. He gets into the car, and the car speeds off around Albert Square on two wheels, and he's in the back like this. Because remember, he thought it was the police. But it turns out it's not the police. Phil Mitchell is behind it. And you can see him, he gets on the phone and he says to whoever, just take it easy. We just want to scare him. Oh my God. So then the car pulls up abruptly and he's sat there in the back like that looking all scared, and he says, look. And then the guy who's pretending to be a policeman pulls out a gun and points it at him, and he goes, oh! He's finally realised what's going to happen, and poor Vincent, he plays it really well. He looks really, really scared, and it's like he's waiting to see what's going to happen. Is he going to be shot, or what's going to happen? So then it goes duff, duff, duff. So we don't know what happens. We don't know whether he's going to get shot or what's going to happen. The good news for people that like Vincent, I guess, is that it's left open now, isn't it, for him to come back. So we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, grass. That's the word. Who's the new person? You know the Asian family, Masood's family, who adopt. They've got this little baby at the moment, I think, who is also Asian. And this new guy is seen wandering around the market. And obviously, I think he's the father. He's the father of the baby. So he goes into the cafe and he says, he gets on the phone. He says, oh, I found her, because he happens to see her walking around. Well, no, the little girl's not walking around because she's in the pram. But someone is pushing the baby around, and he happens to look in there. Sure enough, he sees that it's his child. So he gets on the phone. He says, oh, I've just seen her. And then the person on the phone must say, no, they didn't say that. The person on the phone must say, well, I think you better go and get the baby. And he's like, oh, I can't do that, or something like that. But anyway, that's that. That's who the new person is. Maximus Brutus was not on. He wasn't on. Which was a shame. What's happened to my hair? It's gone all skew-iffy. Right, I'm going to have to go and get myself a drink, because all of a sudden my throat's gone funny. Well, let's see. It's not letting me play any of my music. What's that about? Right, let's see what it'll... Yeah, all right. Let's see what it'll let me play now. I should have sorted this out, really, guys, shouldn't I? Before coming on, but I didn't know that I wouldn't be allowed to. Oh! Got a little jolly. Yeah, so what do you guys think about Vincent and think about what Vincent's done? What would you do in his position? Have a chat amongst yourselves while I go and get myself a drink. I've got my watery eye now as well. Be back in a tick. Come on. Be-do-do-do-be-do. Well, nobody said what they think about Vincent. Come on, what do you all think about him? Would you have done the same thing in that position? Because the thing is, he was left with absolutely nothing. Wasn't he? Do they think I'm funny? No, they probably just think I'm bloody mad. Right, I'm moving along. See if I can find some other music. I'm trying to find some other music. Right, let's see. You might recognise some of these from some of my videos. Yeah, I think Vincent should have stayed, but what I'm saying is, what would you do in that position? Imagine you've lost everything. I mean, he was losing his home, he was going to lose, he's lost his work, he's lost everything. So what would you do? Yes, Mason. Winton is the black guy. I think I agree with you, Cal. He shouldn't have got involved in the first place. Yeah, but they wouldn't go. Kim wouldn't go. I'm not sure I would, to be honest. Just as well they didn't in the end, though, isn't it? Because it wasn't the police anyway. So it's just as well. So has anyone mentioned, I'm looking back, I'm scrolling back, has anyone mentioned, is Britain's Got Talent on both days? Yeah, I need to catch up on it as well, Cal. I'll probably end up watching it tomorrow afternoon. Who have we lost? Oh, Ollie's not in yet. Wonder if Ollie's out tonight. Yes, Cal. Kim and Pearl are going to lose the house. Oh no, it's really sad, isn't it? Oh, it's on just Saturday. Oh, well, that's good. So maybe, should we do a live chat on Sunday? What do you think about that? Vincent goes with my list of top ultimate lads that include Phil Mitchell and Maximus Brutus. Oh, I don't want 2 days. It's too much of a catch-up for me. Who are the judges at the moment? I haven't even got that far. I'm not too good at this reviewing lark. Was Ant there? I bet this music is driving you boys nuts. There. Piece of music I rather like. Same judges. So David Williams, Amanda Holden, Alicia Dixon. Yes, Mason, we know that you like Amanda. I should have killed Vincent. Oh, damn. Hi, Ollie. Better late than never, darling. Are you okay? Have you had a good day? Just seems to be you guys coming in at the moment, but never mind. We like it, don't we? Nice little friend group. Tam, why do you think they should have killed Vincent? I like Alicia. Alicia comes from around here. She went to the same school as my son. Not at the same time. But yeah, she comes around here. Sometimes we see her out and about. Mason, you're being rude. Mason. I can see those little titties there. Oh dear. Mason, have you made any other music? You've been rough, Ollie. Why? If you don't mind me asking. This is our little friendship group. You can share, darling. I'm not allowed to play that, am I? Oh, put the sad music on. I love this music. Yeah, I know, right. Oh, hi, Claire. Thanks for coming along. Everybody say hi to Claire, please. What did you think of it tonight, Claire? Have you seen Eastenders? These boys are rubbish. They haven't even watched it. So I had to tell them what happened. They're rubbish. Oh, yeah, the business idea. That was all a bit silly. Because, you know, him and Ian have both gone for the same sort of funding idea from this woman. They get their papers muddled up. So Ian goes in with Masood's papers and she's really happy about it and really excited about it. And then Ian realises that the papers were mixed up. So Ian being Ian wants a piece of it. And to cut a long story short, it turns out that she wants both of them as a team. So they're both going in it together. That's all right, Claire. You've only just... Who's this? Saeed. I'll just show you what Saeed's just put. Hi, Saeed. Do you know, I know that Ryan is an idiot. Not Ryan. Ian is an idiot, right? But he's a greedy so-and-so. And, oh, you can't help but dislike him. I really dislike him. Although I do appreciate he's a good actor. Yes, Claire, we're talking about EastEnders. Oh, so you haven't seen it either. I'll have to do a review for you then, Claire. What about Kathy and Masood? Can you see them being together then, Tam? Oh, wouldn't he just? I mean, Claire, yeah, I know he's a good actor, but he's just such a smarmy, selfish person. All he ever thinks about is himself. I don't think Jane's coming back, Cal. Is that true, Rye? Ben's coming back with a French boyfriend. I'm surprised, actually, that they sent him away. I don't know who's going to run the chip shop. What? Oh, Mason. How can... Oh, hang on. You don't want this music on. The music I'm playing to you boys, honestly. I'm sorry, but I've lost so much of my music. Oh, there we go. What was I going to say? Oh, I've lost the thread now of what I was going to say. How unusual for me. Who's going to... Oh, yeah, I was going to say about Mason saying... This is what Mason says. No, they should do an openly gay couple with Masood and Phil. Neither of them are gay, though. So I don't know how that's going to work. Okay, Mason wants to talk about Dale Winton and Aviici. Is it Aviici? I hadn't heard of him because I'm a bit old. I hadn't heard of Aviici. Very sad to hear of Dale Winton going, but to be fair, I wasn't totally surprised because when I'd seen him lately on the TV, I felt that he didn't look very well at all. So what are your views on either of them? Yeah, I remember Minty. I know, Cal. That's sad, isn't it? I don't know what he died of. Do you? Do they know? If they come up with anything, any reason? Such a shame, isn't it? You know, it goes to show that a lot of people in showbiz suffer with depression. Yeah, I heard that, Tam. I don't watch Loose Women. They got on my nerves. Oh, do you watch the reruns then? This blooming song keeps coming on. They're determined to get me bored. Right, let's see. What about that one? Some people cry. Oh. Do you guys, you young guys, had you heard of Dale Winton? It just goes to show that a lot of people do suffer with depression. I don't know. I wonder why they got rid of Nicole on X Factor. Does anybody know? Oh, Ryan, you're really into getting people bumped off tonight, aren't you? I don't think I ever watched Challenge. Is it a good programme? Supermarket sweep. I liked Nicole as well. Beautiful woman. And I thought she had a good sense of humour. I thought she was funny. I think Rye wants to bump off Simon and Nicole now. Okay, Cal, I'll see you next time, darling. Stay safe. Oh, right. Oh, maybe I should have a look at that. And that bullseye was years old, isn't it? Oh, it's tough on this morning now. I didn't know that. I don't watch any daytime programmes, really. Apart from Judge Rinder, but then I tape him. Yeah, I'd be a good judge. I'd be brilliant. Get him off his rubbish. People from Milton Keynes won a boat on Bullseye. That'd be my luck. I'd win something that I really wouldn't want. Enjoyed that bit of music. Oh, I'm not allowed to play this one either. I know, I'd forget everybody's names. I'd be like, oh, you! Yeah, what's his name? Oh, can't remember his name. I know, I'm rubbish. I quite like Toff. So what do we think is going to happen with Ant and Dec? Were they on Britain's Got Talent this week? Broke another nail, look. Fingers are disgusting. What do we think is going to happen? Is Dec going to carry on without Ant? What was funny, Claire? Oh, what, when they won the boat? I suppose they could always sell it. I tell you, years ago, tell you a story. Years ago, my eldest daughter went on this programme. I think it was a Channel 4 programme called Boys and Girls. And basically, what they did was they started off in a studio, and then the boys had to vote the best looking girl in there. And so she was then picked to go on the stage, and then she had to pick one of the guys in the audience. Well, my girl won. So she chose this guy to go with her. And basically what they did was set them up in an apartment in London somewhere. And every morning they used to have to wake up well, of course, every morning you want to wake up, don't you? Go to that saying. But every morning they had a task they had to do, which had to do with money. Now, they had won £150,000. So they had the whole week to spend that £150,000. Can you believe it? She wasn't allowed to contact all her family, any of the family or anything. So she, like, one day, and they'd have to have clues, like it would say that, say they had a bowl of cereal in the morning, inside there'd be this thing that said, you have to get something beginning with B. And so they did this for 7 days, and they had to spend this £150,000. My daughter managed it quite easily. Can you believe that? I got 2 sofas out of it. She got a couple of cars, and also he got some money as well. I don't like Rylan. No, my eldest is married to a bodybuilder. She does posing classes. She teaches them to dance on stage. Have a look on my site. You'll see her on there. The ones that say Joanna's Promotions, they're her. That's my eldest. So can you imagine that though, winning £150,000 and having to spend it in a week? The show didn't last very long. I think they must have run out of money. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I've done now. I've messed that up. I've turned the sound off, haven't I? Do. Where's that gone then? Honestly, I'm so good at technology. It's amazing. I'm just so good. Hang on. I've lost the sound. What's happened? The sound has died. It's still playing, but I've got no sound. Doobie-doobie-doo. Oh, there it is. Recognise this music, guys? Not the one that I thought it was, but never mind. Oh yeah, this is on one of the videos. Right, let's read what you've been saying. Rylan is annoying. He's more than annoying. Oh my God, he drives me insane. How he ever gets to be on television or stay on television, I'll never know. The man's a menace. No, I don't watch Benidorm. I used to. Years ago, I used to watch Benidorm, but I got fed up with it. It's a bit samey, isn't it? Yeah, I'd manage 150k easy as well, Claire. Oh, God, can you imagine? She said, oh, it wasn't that easy, Mum, because we had to spend it all in the day. So you're joking me. So if they had B, she could, like, buy a BMW or something. I got 2 sofas. Didn't even get a new car. What are you thanking me for, Mason? I'd do a Lidl, an Audi shop with that. I like that. You could buy the whole shop. You could just walk in and say, I'll have it. I'll have all of it. Oh, I'd love to have done that. I really would. Can you imagine? I reckon you guys are probably too young to remember that show. Do you remember it, Claire? I think it was on Channel 4. Something like that. Well done, Mason. I'm going off to Aldi's. Hip, 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 hooray. I'm going off to Aldi's on this very special day. Have you seen how many views I've got on my Aldi and my Lidl's videos? 11,000. Can't believe it. Oh, that's all right, Mason. I don't mind you knowing my daughter's Instagram. She'd spit you up and... No, what did I say? Can't think of it. I'm sure I'm going to say the wrong thing, so I'm going to stop there. Yeah, it's a bit worrying, actually, that all my shop and restaurant reviews get a lot more views. I think it's people don't want to see my face. They just want to see what's on in the shops. 11,000 on my Lidl's one, and the Aldi versus Lidl one is another 1,000 or something. It's just ridiculous. Can't believe it. Quite insulting, really. Right, what have you said on here? Challenge Air Hunt. What? Air Gladiators 2. Remember that? I remember Gladiators back in the day. That was a really good programme. Go to Toys R Us. Good deals at the moment. Yeah, I know. I'm sure there are. No, it didn't last too much. I think it was... It was a good idea. Oh, and I tell you who fronted it, Claire, Vernon Kay. Because I went along one day when she was filming, and I met Vernon Kay and Tess Daly. Tess Daly is a tiny little thing, just like that size. She's tiny. God, the Queen is 92 tomorrow. Good grief. Oh, thank you, Claire. I'm glad you enjoy my vlogs. You know, I don't really know if people like them or not, but I really enjoy doing them. And I like doing the editing as well. But I was going to ask you what you guys like me doing the most. Do you like the reviews the most, or do you like the vlogs? I can't believe there's so few of us in here, but people do watch this afterwards. So, weird, isn't it? Isn't YouTube weird? Oh, you like my vlogs? I'll have to do some more. Is she tan? Tess is quitting come dancing. I'm not surprised. She's boring. She really is boring. I remember seeing her in the studio and walking past her, and this little lady came up. I went, oh my God, it's Tess. I said, you're Tess Daly, aren't you? And she went, yeah. I said, aren't you little? I know. I agree, Claire. And also, Vernon's very tall. No, we've got no trolls in today. That's a good thing, eh, guys? What do I use to edit, Ollie? On my reviews, I do. I use iMovie, and on my vlogs, I use KineMaster. What's that, Mason? iMovie, IRC. What does that mean? What are you talking about, Mason? Oh, thank you, Claire. It's nice that somebody gets my sense of humour. The funniest thing is, I just laugh all the time. And I tell you, sometimes if I'm a bit fed up or I need a bit of a boost, I put on my reviews and they make me laugh. I laugh at myself, but not in a nasty way. What, you want to know where everyone's from, Tam? Everybody put down where they're from. Yeah, it's Troll-Free Friday! Yoo-hoo! I tell you, some of these trolls are awful. I mean, I follow people, loads of different people on Twitter and that, and some of the trolls are just so awful. They're so rude, personal, nasty. I can't believe it. I mean, if you don't like somebody, just don't bloody watch them. Oh, I see, Mason. Mason's quite a cutie. Yes, Mason, we know you're in England, love. Could give a review or thought on a name for me if I told you the name. What? What was that, Mason? Repeat. Warwickshire. Is that where Warwick Castle is? You get trolled daily. Oh, right. That's... What? 50 a day? Why'd you get trolled? You're not far from me, Claire. You're East London, so you're sort of Stratford way, I'd say. Because my daughter lives in Essex. Is it South Essex, would it be then? And she goes shopping in... What's the big shopping centre there in Stratford? Forgotten what it's called. She's always going there. Yeah, I agree with you, Tam. Oh, God. Go on, Mason. And then after that, I think we need to talk to Rye about him being trolled, because I think that's horrible. Rye, is it the same people that are trolling you, do you think? I've been quite lucky with trolls, really. Shouldn't say that now. We're getting battered left, right and centre by them all now. What's that bit sticking out there? Oh. Yeah, I've been quite lucky, really. I'm on some Facebook sites now, and I put my channel up for review because I thought that might be quite a good idea, you know, to get some feedback and that. And he said, and I think he's probably right, he said, you know, it may be a good idea to sort of put some jump cuts in. He watched an Eastenders one and he said it might be a good idea to put some jump cuts in because basically I talk too much and I ramble. But the thing is, that's part of me, isn't it? What do you think, guys? Do you think I talk, you know, I go on too much? Yeah, Westfield, Claire. Granville is the name I want to get your thoughts on. It reminds me of Churchill dog. Granville, yes. Is it? Is it right? I didn't know Facebook was the worst place for trolls. Yeah, but I only go on the YouTube sites, really. And they're really quite good on there. And I just thought it'd be quite a nice idea to ask for critique for my channel. Because, I mean, it's nice because my numbers are going up. So that's nice. But I don't want to be boring people. Nobody wants to be boring people, do they? Don't you guys get fed up with me? I get fed up with me. I'm like, oh God, I'm still rambling. Claire, I went to Redbridge Tech. Back in the day. That's true, you know, Tam. People on YouTube put on an act. And I don't. Yeah, I know you did, Mason, love. Why are you telling us about that? Warwick Castle is in Warwickshire. Shakespeare's house is in Warwickshire. And also George Eliot's hometown. Why are you telling us that, Ollie? I mean, Mason. I do a bit of editing, but not a lot. I mean, I do cut up scenes. Yeah, I agree with you there, Claire. And to be honest, this guy that was reviewing it might not have liked me. Do you know what I mean? He might have sort of, oh God, what is she rambling on about? People are different, aren't they? But look at you guys. You want me to come on. And I came on tonight just to talk to you. So if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. So that's got to count for something. I don't think you're that far from my daughter, Claire. What do I think of Harry's wedding? I think it's amazing. I think it's I don't know what she sees in him, to be honest, because I think she's a beautiful girl. And he's not much of a looker, in my opinion. Some girls seem to think he's lovely. I don't. But anyway, I just hope they're going to be really happy. I can't wait for them to have mixed-race kids, because that will be fantastic. And, yeah, that's what I think about the wedding. I'm looking forward to it. Who told you to stop reviewing? Oh, thank you, Mason. Do you know what? Mason's too quick for me. He always says something and I never get it until the last minute because I'm rubbish. So, Rye, you got told to stop reviewing. Who told you to stop reviewing? Who are they to tell you what to do? They're nobody. If you enjoy doing it right, you do it. You know, let me tell you, I get no support from my family whatsoever. None. But I do it because I want to do it. I'm sat here in the evening. Why shouldn't I do it? I enjoy doing it. One of my first videos I put up, somebody came on and said, oh, you should just die. So I just wrote back, oh, well, that's very nice. Thanks very much. People are just horrible. Some guy on your comments on your YouTube. Blooming horrible people out there, right? Look at what Claire said, right? One opinion shouldn't change the way you vlog. We all like your videos. Oh, are you saying that to me, Claire, as well? Why don't I get support? Because I'm quite different to my family. My daughter's quite out, like me. I think she could possibly do YouTube. The other daughter's quite studious. And my son is a musician. He's a musician, but funnily enough, I don't think he could sit there and chat like I do. I'm the biggest chatter. I think you've got to be a certain way to come on YouTube, haven't you? And to be honest, it doesn't faze me to come on and chat on camera. It just doesn't faze me. I've always been quite good at public speaking. I've been on the stage. I've been a performer. I've been in a band. So it doesn't sort of bother me, but I think some people find it really, really hard and they're not comfortable in front of the camera. And my kids actually wouldn't be comfortable. I'm the only one really that would do it. So in saying that they don't give me support, I mean that I love doing my vlogs, but they don't want to be in it. And, you know, I don't mind that, but it's a bit disappointing if every time I get my camera out, my daughter goes, oh, for God's sake. You know, and I can hear them saying that, and then I can see them looking at each other like, oh, God, she's got her camera out again. And, you know, it's quite hurtful, really. So I'm not going to do it anymore. But that sort of restricts what I want to do. It just means that all I can do is put the kids in. So it doesn't really make me a family vlogger. And how can I just be a vlogger on my own? Do you know what I mean? There's only so much I can do on my own. My son doesn't want to do it, the teen. So, you know, it's difficult. I'm just going to have to be a bit more creative. I mean, I watch YouTube all the time, and I see some of the things that people put out, and I think, oh, I'd love to be able to do that. You know, about nature and, you know, more sort of cineramic type stuff, and I'd love to be able to do that. So maybe I'm going to have to, you know, look at doing something like that instead. I just wanted to sort of do more with the family, really, but they don't want to know. The grandkids love it, so, hey, it is what it is. I'm like that, Claire. If somebody tells me to stop doing something, I do it even more. I am so like that. Yeah, sorry, Ollie. I have put a few restrictions in here, darling. So, yeah, one of them is that I didn't want channel links coming on. And also some words I've banned as well. They told you should talk about more important stuff. Who are these people, Roy? Who are these people telling you that? Hi, The Good Life. I recognise you from the comments. Yeah, I think like that as well. Can I ask what your name is? Good Life? Yeah, that's what I say to them, but I can't help it. I get all upset. I got quite upset last time. Quite close to tears. I think when I got home, I had a few tears, if I'm honest with you. You're my friends now, so I can be honest with you. And, yeah, I did have a few tears. But what can I do, though, Claire? It's hard, though, because, you know, it's like I want to be out. Like, if we have a family gathering, I like to sort of film. I would like to be able to go around the room and point out things that the kids are doing, that everybody's doing. I mean, last time we all got together and played some games, you know, like, the logo game and some other games, and it was just good fun, and it would have been nice to have set the camera up and just filmed us doing it. I mean, I probably would have put some music over the top of it or something, but it just would have been nice to have had the freedom to film, and I wasn't given that freedom. So, yeah, that's how it stands, unfortunately. Hi, Brandon. Can everybody say hi to Brandon, please? Brandon's been on my comments on my channel, haven't you, Brandon? Where are you from, Brandon? We're building a nice little group here, aren't we? See, I purposely try not to talk about topical things because, God, you just need to look on the blooming news to see about it. Why would you want to come into a chat room and talk about it? We talk about what we want to talk about, don't we? I like to be led by you. I thought you'd all want to be talking about Eastenders, but none of you buggers watched it. So I had to talk about it to myself. Nothing new there. It's funny because I went to pick my granddaughter up from school just the other day. I'm standing in the playground and one of the mums came up to me and she went, "Oh," she said, "I'd love to be climbing trees the way you climb trees." She'd seen one of my videos. And then my daughter said to me that my granddaughter had told her best friend about my channel and that her and the family all sat down to watch some of my videos the other night. So I'm getting out there. Mason's asked, he says he would vlog, but he doesn't want to get publicity or recognised. Do many people think like that? There are some people, Mason, who do feel like that. And, yeah, so you can't really have one without the other, I guess. Or you can. I mean, you might not become famous from doing it, but it does depend on how successful you are and if you get recognised, I guess, doesn't it? I mean, I've had some really good opportunities because of Facebook, because of YouTube. That's for sure. I can't watch the news either, Scenery and sights of where you are, talking to us about where you've been, maybe. It's sad that they don't want to join in as it's something you love. Yeah, I agree, Claire. And it does upset me, but I'm trying to sort of move on from that and thinking, oh, okay. It is too negative, the news. Yeah, I'm doing well with my subs, aren't I, Tam? What was that, Rye? You tried to vlog, but it failed. So you have the same problem with your family. They don't want to be filmed. I think quite a lot of people have that same problem. Do you vlog, Ollie? Who else has tried vlogging? Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Brandon. See, I'm not bothered. I've gotten to an age now where I'm not bothered about publicity or anything. I mean, I've been on the telly a few times anyway, and so it's not sort of a big thing for me. I did a pilot a while ago. I'm still waiting to hear if it's going to come out. That's all I can tell you. But yeah, I did a pilot with a couple of famous people the other when was it? November, I think. So I'm still waiting to hear if the pilot's going to come out. If it does come out and it is going to be made into a programme, I'll let you know. And it's a panel game and I'm on a panel. Can you imagine? Would you like me to help you a bit with yours, Rye? I mean, I could do you some, I could do your promo. You shouldn't say yours are dreadful. They're not dreadful. Oh, you do reviews, Ollie. I keep thinking I want to go to like really interesting places where I can film myself doing things or film other people doing things. But nobody wants to come with me. I've got nobody to go with. Oh, you did a travel vlog from Spain. Oh, Brandon, you'll have to give us your name. Give us, what's your YouTube channel called? I've never applied for anything, Mason. No, it was they spotted me on YouTube. ITV. Was it ITV? Yeah, ITV. Spotted me on YouTube. And the radio spotted me on YouTube. So although I haven't got many subscribers and I don't seem to get that many views, I get viewed by the right people. I may come up there one day, Mason. Is the West Midlands near Manchester? Oh no, Rye. So you've done television work as well? And Molly went on. Oh, that's a shame, Ollie. What would you have vlogged with? Your camera? I mean, your phone? Oh, we've been on an hour. Are you guys happy to stay on for a little bit longer? I'll help you out, Rye. What I'll need is pictures of you, Rye. If you send me, let me think, the best way to do it. Yeah, if you send me some pictures of you, or maybe I can just get them off the computer. Let me think. Yeah, no, send me some pictures. How can you send me them? Yeah, DM them to me on Twitter, and I'll do you a promotional thing, a promotional short video for you, because you've been my fan from from day dot. What camera do you have, Ollie? I'll never forget my boys and Claire. Even if I do, you know, if I do get far with YouTube, which I doubt. I'll never forget you guys and Claire. I've got an art show coming up soon. I did vlog about it actually last year, because it's something that I do every year in the church. Did anyone see that vlog? I'd love to go on the chase. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to find you. What are you called? Brandon, what's your channel called? Oh, if I click on your... No, that won't work, will it? Tell me what your channel's called. A life of luxury, is it? Okay, I'm going to look for you when we finish this and I'll subscribe. Oh, thank you, Brandon. That's really sweet. Another young man. Claire, we're outnumbered. But they're so sweet. Oh, thank you, Claire. Yeah, I love doing my art. Oh, I'd love to have 1,000 subs. You have to tweet me out, guys. I try, but I just feel like I'm pestering everybody. I feel like I'm a wasp, annoying everybody. Claire, what are you doing for the weekend, love? What box can't you find, Ollie? Dare I ask? Mason's gone quiet. What's he up to? I worry when Mason goes quiet. Where is he? Oh, there. It's so nice getting to know you guys. It really is. It's lovely. Okay. Well, I got myself this camera. Where is it? It's a Canon, but it's quite a big one. But it hasn't got the bit that flips out, so that if I'm vlogging, I wouldn't be able to see what I was filming. Does that make sense? Anyway, oh, I've lost the battery. I've got a when I moved, I lost the battery. I like that, Mason. Yeah, let's do supermarket sweep. God rest his soul. Dale Winton. What's up, Rye? Speak, or forever hold your peace. Rye? Oh, does she? Does she like them? Oh, it's a shame you're in Wales, Rye. I was just thinking we could have collabed. Can we? What do you think? I don't think we can. It's all right. I'm just thinking aloud. If you can call it thinking. Doobie doobie doo. That is so funny, Claire. My daughter's like that. Soon as one flies in, she's ah! And of course, both her kids are like it now. So it's like pandemonium. As soon as a wasp comes in, they all go racing around the room. I turn a bit violent, it has to be said. If a wasp comes in, I grab something like a book or something and I just give it an almighty whack and then pick it up from the floor. Well, pick it up from the floor, sort of. Yeah, I do. Pick it up from the floor. Millionaire is coming back. You can apply, and if you get on guarantee at least, yeah. What is that millionaire thing then? No, he got fined more than that, Brandon. Brandon, we all say how old we are. Well, you boys do. How old are you? Me and Claire don't. We keep our ages secret, don't we, Claire? Oh, wish your mum well for me, Claire. I said to my son today, I'm not going out tomorrow, so don't even ask me. He doesn't go out on his own. I always have to go out with him. Is that your hot blonde daughter? Yes, it is. I'm not going to beat you up, Mason. Yes, my daughter's the hot one. I used to be hot once, back in the day. Why is it as you get older, things get bigger on you? Like your nose. Mind you, I've always had these. But I swear, this is getting bigger. I don't know if my ears are getting bigger. I've always had diddy ears. Hi, Dwayne. Oh, you two know each other, Mason, you and Dwayne. Jan is 28. Yay! I'll settle for that. I'll be 28 today. 28 today. Da, da, da. How long is this allowed to go on for? Do you know? We've gone over the hour thing. And Mason, what are you talking about, darling? Oh, Mason thought I was 21. 21 today. 21 today. Now, will you boys... Oh, hi, Dwayne. I missed what you said, darling. Hang on. I wonder what will happen to Vincent. What do you think will happen to him? I'm pleased that they haven't killed him. Aren't you? Because it means he can come back. Surely they're not just going to kill him, are they? We probably won't see what they do to him, and then we'll just have to guess. And then in 2 years' time, he'll come wandering back into the square. Claire's 27. Woo! We're all in our 20s. Woo! Right, now where's that boy? Where is he? Where's Brandon? Brandon, how old are you, darling? Dwayne, any young boys that come in, I have to find out what their ages are. I don't know why. It just amazes me how they're all boys. Mind you, my son told me that his friends have subscribed to Jan's Reviews. You got work tomorrow. What? 1 till 11 p.m. Oh, Jesus, right? Sod that. Can you please sing I'm Going Off to Aldi's? I've already sang that once. Do you know what? When I burst into song, I don't plan it. It just, I've always got a song in my heart. Dwayne's 100. Yay! He's older than the Queen. No, I don't think they're going to kill him. But he is planned to leave the show this year, as well as Donna, who runs the market in the show. Yeah, I know, Dwayne. Tam, you're 21. Who was I asking? I was asking Brandon. Are you all fibbing? Yes, Mason. I love the way Mason comes along and, please, Jan. Yeah, Mason, mix my song. Is that what he's doing? I'll get it all wrong. I'm going off to Aldi's. Hip, 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 hooray. I'm going off to Aldi's on this very special day. I can't sing that. My heart will go on. We've got another youngster in the ass. Dwayne. Hi, Dwayne. You're the same age as everybody else, apart from me. You're all the same age as my son. My son's 18. Do, 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 do. I'm going. I can't believe 11,000 people have heard me sing that song in me Barumba. I'm going off to Aldi's, hip 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 hooray! I'm going off to Aldi's on this very special day. 11,000 people have heard me sing that song. Can't get over it. You're only 16, Ollie. Get your son to join the live screen. You don't want that, Dwayne. You don't want that. No. You won't like that. Neither will he. I'll be like, oh, come over here, boy. And he'll be like, whoa. What's what? No, featuring Jan's reviews, Mason. You see it on your way to Aldi's, Dwayne, do you? Did you see when I used to do the Hunted, and I did that, oh, yeah, I did the review on Hunted and I did the singing one. That I've been crying over you. Did you see that? So funny, I loved it. Listen, 1 year. What? Oh, is it? Is it, Mason? Yeah. I bet you don't talk to your mums either. I'm not. I try and have these conversations like, some days I go all day without talking to people. Oh, are they? I go, the trolls aren't here. We'll boot them out. Anyway, they can't write anything horrid. What was I going to say? Oh, I've forgotten now. Oh, yeah, we went on holiday. We went to Lanzarote. And I think my other son was about 16, 17. And we went in there. we used to go to the pub of a night. And he used to win all the singing competitions. And one time I said, oh, I'll come up there with you. I'll do one with you. It's like, no, Mum, you're all right. You're all right. No, go on. I'd love to come on there. No, Mother. No. That was the end of that. We don't shop at Aldi because everything we buy breaks within a month. What? Your food? How does that happen? Don't you go knocking Aldi's. If it wasn't for Aldi's, I wouldn't have 11,000 views. So I count my blessings. Mason, do you know Dwayne? Do 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 do. I've only been out on me patio. That's all I've been to, Brandon. But I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Caught the sun, getting all brown. I was blonde and white before I went out there this afternoon. I love it. I love the heat. Mind you, my son doesn't like it very much. He's like, oh. So why don't you come and sit out in the garden with me? No. Don't want to. Oh. The cucumber is broken. Have you been in there before him then, Claire? What's a pet peeve? Oh, hi, Max. Pleased to see you. At least you can see my face. What shall I click on? Hide user on this channel or remove? What shall I click on? Or put user in timeout. Karen, tell me what to do. I think I'm just going to remove him. We'll hide him. We'll hide him. It's funny because the other one was called May, wasn't it? And this one's called Max. They're not very inventive, are they? They're not very inventive with their names. And have you noticed they've never got a face? Thank you, Dwayne. Click the big red button that says big on. Where's that? Anyway, I've got rid of him. He must have said some words. I've banned quite a few words, so I can't really say anything. I didn't put... Now, the words I didn't ban was... what did she say, or he say? Being old. I didn't ban old, so that's all right. You can come on and say I'm old. I don't care. I've got 4 kids and 4 grandkids. I'm not going to be 25, am I? You sat on the toilet, Brandon. Did we need to know that? Oh, there was somebody... And there was another one before called Mav. They've all got the same... They've all got the same letter. Max, May, Mav. I've rattled M's cage, obviously, haven't I? Whoever M is. Oh dear. Shame. They're probably all 12. Will they still be up at 12? You did get blocked for that because I didn't see that, Mason. So they must just block me. They must just stop me seeing it then. I'm going to show what you put because I think that's funny. You fat, sweaty grebo twat. Now, I didn't see that, Mason, so obviously when I blocked it, it's so that I don't see it, but it doesn't mean that you can't see it. Sorry, guys. You'll have to block it yourself. Not you, Mason, is it? I think they're the same people, Rye. Yeah, I love that. What is it? Grebo. Love it. Love it. Anyway, so you guys around on Sunday? I'm going to head off now because we've been an hour and a half. That was quite funny. I've had a good old laugh. That's what I want from our little chats. I don't mind if there's only a few on here. We can all get to know each other, can't we, and have a giggle. Right, send those pictures over to me and I'll put something together. And Rye, are you just doing reviews, darling? Will I put, like, Rye reviews or something? Well, am I allowed to go? I don't know if it's going to stop. Will it just go on, this? Go on all day. Mason's funny. That's really made me giggle, you know. All right, I'll stay a little bit longer. Golden Bennett. That is funny. Mason, you're a card. No, I am not going to do a live stream with my hot blonde daughter, Mason. Actually, she does do live streams, but it's for her business. So you wouldn't be allowed. Oh, Ollie! You were miserable. Don't be miserable. Well, that's what's good about this. You can come on here and we can have a laugh, can't we? That's what friends are for. Okay then, Ollie, chin up, darling, and I might come on Sunday so that we can discuss Britain's Got Talent. Right, I'll see what I can do for you, darling. Okay? Claire, you have a great day tomorrow with your mum. See if you can come on Sunday, guys. Okay? Mason, you've been an absolute hoot again. You're so funny. What is Mason on about my daughter? He's just been a red-blooded male. Yes, she's married. She's got 2 kids. She's got 2 kids. Who's asking? Dwayne. Dwayne, look through my videos and there's one where I did a promo for my daughter. Then you'll see. It is ending, darling. It is ending, Ollie. Oh, Brandon, is that true? Listen, Brandon, you make sure you get in here every time I come on because we're all your friends. Isn't that right, guys? And I mean that sincerely. So you make sure you come in. How did you know I was on, Brandon? Brandon? How did you know I was on? How did you hear I was on? I know. Why have I got the teenage boys? I know. It doesn't make sense. Lovely, Claire. I look forward to seeing you again. You don't mind being amongst all these hot-blooded teens, do you, Claire? "6 foot blonde" is her Twitter is her Instagram. Oh, we knock trolls away like they're wasps. Oh, thank you, Brandon. That's lovely. Hope I wake up. I hope I wake up as well. Jan ban. No, well, I will say before I go, I think you're all wonderful. And we're all building a nice little community here, aren't we? And that includes you as well, Claire. Make sure you all talk to Claire as well, which I know you do. You're all lovely. Lovely, lovely boys. Take your... Oh, no, and Rye's not a teen. Rye's 23. Anyway, I'll see you Sunday, all right? Probably about the same time. Maybe a little earlier. Maybe about 9. Okay? So, you have a good day tomorrow, boys and Claire. And take care of yourselves out there. Bye-bye for now.